The National Broadcasting Company presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are very privileged and very happy to be with you tonight to bring you another milestone in Kuklapolitan history. We are going to bring you another in our series of musical appreciation. This is Operation Musical Appreciation. And we are very happy to dedicate this particular program today to our friends in St. Louis at KSD-TV and George Burback, particularly the manager down there, on their 5th anniversary on the air. It's, my gracious, they're even older than we are. And that hardly seems possible, but it is. Now, today we are going to do a slightly different idea with our musical appreciation series due to the shortened time on which we are working. And so today we are going to do a very wonderful program which I hope you will enjoy. And your host for the evening is a young man that I'm sure you're going to find a very friendly fellow and a very informative fellow. He's a very long-haired musician who really understands the things that we do here at the Kuklapolitan Light Opera House. And so he's going to be your host, your narrator, and your friend, Mr. Hugh Downs.
Thank you very much, Colonel Crackie. As the Colonel told you this evening, the Kuklapolitan Light Opera Company is doing a performance concert version of the well-known Mikado. This is the 4th consecutive year that this event has taken place, and it's with great pride that I announce now our principals for this occasion. As usual, of course, Kukla sings Nanki Poo, the Mikado's son. And in this order, Yum Yum, Pitty Sing, and Pete Bo will be sung by Miss Frances Allison, Miss Beulah Witch, and Madame Oglepuss. I'm sure all of us are familiar with Gilbert and Sullivan's brilliant opera, The Mikado, and on to the opening selection. As you all know, opening our opera, we find the son of the Mikado, in this case sung by Kukla, Nanki Poo, disguised as a lowly minstrel and in a garden. And it's there that he sings the lovely opening aria, A Wand'ring Minstrel I.
A wand'ring minstrel I, a thing of shreds and patches, of ballads, songs, and snatches, and dreamy lullaby. My catalogue is long through every passion ranging, and to your humors changing, I tune my supple song. I tune my supple song. Are you in sentimental mood? I'll sigh with you. Oh, sorrow. On maiden's coldness do you brood? I'll do so too. Oh, sorrow, sorrow. A wand'ring minstrel I, a thing of shreds and patches, of ballads, songs, and snatches, and dreamy lullaby, and dreamy
Who among us who has seen the Mikado will ever forget the rollicking laughter of that glorious aria sung by the trio, our principals in this case, Three Little Maids Are We? And as we know, this time it is sung by Laverne Patty. Three Little Maids from School. Three Little Maids from School, sung by Laverne, Patty, and Maxine. By Madame...
Oh, Crackie, got the wrong cast.
Got the wrong Castor. Miss Beulah Witch, lovely Miss Frances Allison, and, of course, Madame Oglepuss. 3 little maids from school.
You're late.
Wait a minute, Beulah's not here. Again, Jack. Beulah! Hold on just a second. Can't get my hair up. 3 little maids from school are we. Pert as a schoolgirl well can be. Filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little maids from school. Everything is a source of fun. Nobody's safe or we care for none.
Life is a joke that's just begun. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids who all unwary come from a lady's seminary, free from a genius to the Larry. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids from school.
Oh, wait, I'm singing me again.
3 little maids from school are we. Pert as a schoolgirl well may be. Filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little maids from school. Everything is a source of fun.
Wow! Nobody's safe or we care for none.
Life is a joke that has just begun. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids who all unwary come from a lady's seminary, free from a genius to Larry. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids. From school.
Take it away, Hugh. We can't do another chorus.
At this point in our concert version of Gilbert and Sullivan's well-known Mikado, we hear the aria as sung by our lovely Miss Frances Allison as Yum Yum. On the eve of her wedding, she sings The Moon and I.
Observe his flame, that placid dame, the moon's celestial highness. There's not a trace upon her face of diffidence or shyness. She borrows light that through the night mankind may all acclaim her. And truth to tell, she lights up well, so I for one don't blame her. Pray make no mistake, we are not shy. We're very wide awake, the moon and I. Pray make no mistake, we are not shy. We're very wide awake, the moon and I.
Lovely, Miss Allison. Simply lovely. And now a joyous trio is heard, as sung by our principals, the title of which is well known to all of us, I'm sure. Here's a howdy-do.
Deleted.
The Colonel told me that...
No, it's been deleted.
Well, Oliver J. Dragon was recently voted one of the most promising young baritones, in fact, the most promising young baritone in television, a thing he justly deserves, I think. And he, at this time, is going to sing for us one of the best-known of all Gilbert and Sullivan arias, this one from the Mikado. Oliver J. Dragon sings the well-known Titwillow.
Excellent in the fringe areas. On a tree by a river
a little tomtit sang Willow, Titwillow, Titwillow, Titwillow. And I said to him, Dicky Bird, why do you sit singing Willow, Titwillow, Titwillow? Is it weakness of intellect, Birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your twiddling side? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, oh, Willow, Titwillow, Titwillow.
We're loath to bring our concert version of the Mikado to a close, but as you know, all good things must come to an end. And at this time, our principals return for our finale, which is the song that we feel constitutes a harbinger of the loveliest time of the year. Our principals of the Kuklapolitan Light Opera Company, with the well-known Gilbert and Sullivan aria, The Flowers That Bloom in the Spring.
The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, breathe promise of merry sunshine. As we merrily dance and we sing, tra-la, we welcome the hope that they bring, tra-la, of a summer of roses and wine, of a summer of roses and wine. And that's what we mean when we say that a thing is welcome as flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, the flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I'm allergic to that stuff. Oh. The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, have nothing to do with the case. I've got to take under my wing, tra-la, a most unattractive old thing, tra-la, with a caricature of a face. With a caricature of a face. And that's what I mean when I say or I sing, oh, bother the flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, oh, bother the flowers of spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. This is my gasket. Tra-la-la-la, la-la. All right, you.
And our concert is brought to a close. I would like to say this, though, that in our series of music appreciation concert versions of light opera, there will be forthcoming HMS Pinafore, The Bohemian Girl, and The Student Prince. We'll all look forward to that, I'm sure. Back to our principals now.
Thank you so much. We're so glad you enjoyed our little offering, aren't you?
Yes.
And you, oh, I'm allergic to that stuff you wear every time.
Well, I'm allergic to your thing, too.
I thought Dolores was wonderful.
She wasn't supposed to be in the play, and it
She did
annoyed
very
me
well.
very much. Oh, wait a minute. There's another round of applause. We must take another bow.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Get the balcony.
Oh, hey! Well, I guess that signals the end for today. We'll see you next week. This is Ollie.
This is Kukla.
This is Fran.
Good night.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Nathalie.
And this is Bert Hillstrom. We bow.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie was brought to you from Chicago by the National Broadcasting Company.